welcome back to the MKX Pro League Season 2 Finals presented by Xbox. And boy, do we have a match now. Once again, in the lower bracket, the loser's bracket, it's going to be Dab versus Madzin.
Ooh,
Dabzin.
Dabzin, Madzab, I don't know. But two super aggressive players, two fan favorites,
absolutely.
Extremely animated characters, and I don't know, I think the crowd might be kind of split on this.
This is going to be split because, like you just said, they're both crowd favorites. They both have very enigmatic personalities, not only in their gameplay, but who they are. I mean, Dab obviously has the hair. Madzin is Madzin. Like, there's really no other way to describe it. And they're both insanely talented players, which is crazy because they're both in the loser's bracket. Like, you would not expect this.
Yeah,
I mean, not necessarily to say like this early in the tournament, but these are two guys you'd expect in winners.
That's true, but I mean, both players seem really down about losing like they did. They both feel like they should have done better,
right? And
now they both have a chance to prove it.
Well, one of them is going to have to prove it because the loser is going home. That's it.
Yeah, and that's a real bummer because, like I said, they are absolute fan favorites. Everybody loves watching all of their matches. I mean, it shows you how much people like Dab when, you know, Tanya, who's sort of not of a fan favorite character, he can main her and people
root for him. They're like, yes, go Dab.
And of course, Madzin using Blood God. Everybody loves watching Blood God.
Stop it, Dab. Stop. But Madzin, I mean, he showed off his Sub-Zero and he showed off his Kotal, both of which, I mean, he's way above average on Sub-Zero, and his Kotal is the Kotal Khan, so it's going to be tough. I mean, I know we're going to start out with this matchup of Tanya versus Sub, but I don't know if Madzin loses. Is he going to want to go Kotal? I mean, that's a very bad matchup in the sense that Blood God has no wake-ups, and even with his enhanced parry, Tonfa's hit multiple times.
Yeah, I mean, almost all of his normals hit multiple times, so that parry isn't going to help.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough one way or another.
I think he's just going to stick with Sub.
I think he might too, which would be really interesting because we would see him play mostly Sub this tournament. And even the Sub versus Kobujutsu Tanya matchup is not considered,
it's not favorable.
Right. It's going to be tough either way, but, you know, Madzin is a great player, one of the best European players.
Yes, 100%.
And, but, you know, we also could see that counter pick again from Dab to Predator at some point. It's possible. That was completely unexpected.
But it was good. It was good up until the point. Well, he lost, but it was a good counter pick. He was doing very well with it, and Biohazard just needs to relax. Like, he needs to calm down. He's playing at a level I don't think we've seen him play at before.
Yeah, he's going nuts today.
Yeah.
He's out of this world, and he's going to be in winner's bracket of top 8.
Yep.
So that should be nice. He'll be playing Sonic Fox next, I think.
But 8 of winners, man.
We are going into this one here.
All right, so here we go, guys. Make some noise for these two crowd favorites, Dab and Madzin.
Ooh, that's not safe, but no punish. All right, Dab's getting some pressure going already.
Oh, and Tonfa, he read that clone. What a beautiful read. This is where Tanya wants to play her game. Tried to anti-air, but that jump punch from Sub-Zero is so deep.
We have just seen that happen so many times today. Oh, and here's the setup. Even Tanya has such a hard time getting out of that setup.
Yeah.
But, oh, unfortunately, he misspaces that first time. Lets her get out of the corner, and this is going to be bad.
I like the idea of EX clone and then advancing past it, but Dab was one step ahead of him. Oh, and he neutral ducked it. There we go.
He could have got a little bit of a better check right there, but still, he's going to be able to at least get out of the corner for this round.
The fact that he did that is very good, and that shows Dab that he's not going to be able to get necessarily free pressure against Madzin.
Definitely. It shows that he's done some research, which is really good. Obviously. I mean, you have to do some research. You're playing for a prize pot of $100,000.
It's a lot of... It's a big chunk of change. Here we go. Oh, low. That gimmick stab. Stop it.
Ooh, and again, those air-to-airs. Dab is so good at canceling that air-to-air jump punch into a teleport into a full combo. Wow.
And you can tell how bad Madzin wants to go in, but he has to be very careful. But what a confirm, and he drops.
Ooh, and he wasn't able to get the conversion. Now, Sub-Zero does have a little bit of an issue doing corner combos on female hitboxes. So Madzin's going to have to adapt, and I don't know how good he is at those combos.
So far, he's doing very well for this round, though, bringing it back. But, Dab
no.
lands the hit, and that
This
should
could
be
be
it. Not enough meter to break, and Dab is
Yep.
going to take it, yep.
Ooh, going all the way into the brutality. And I think Madzin lost his head a little bit there at the end.
You notice I'm not feeding into those anymore.
I'm sorry. It was pretty close though. I mean, again, it was like we've seen earlier in the sub mirror, very corner based. It's all about corner position. We were in that right side of that stage most of this game.
Yeah, and even though we were talking about this matchup not being very favorable to sub, Madzin still put himself together and played a very good round.
All right, there we go. We haven't seen him throw too many clones out, just raw and neutral.
Oh, nice block.
Oh, barely was able to get over that clone.
Dab right now.
All right, gonna take Dab all the way to the corner. Oh,
Just
he whipped
barely
that.
out of range.
He could have been punished, but this should
There
be
we go.
big. Very nice. I'm surprised that Madzin was able to notice which side he was landing on, but that's a huge drop. That's gonna put him in the corner.
Now he has the 2 bars, but you're not going to want to spend those. Yeah, and that's going to be it.
That was an incredible setup he just did right there. He dashed through his body, jumped back, and baited the jump out.
Round 2, fight.
Dab is trying to advance right now. And he's in a very good position to do so.
Yeah, just the pressure, the throws. Now, one thing that Madzin could be doing here is there actually is an interactable on that wall. It's not very noticeable, but it is the wall.
Yeah.
You can jump off of it. And if he wants to spend some meter, he can get out of that corner relatively safely.
Oh, there we go. Finally connecting with a thrown clone. But that jump one from Tanya is so good for air airs. Her hitbox extends so far.
Yeah, he's gotten so much mileage out of that this game in particular. I mean, Madzin is a player who likes to jump, and it's really hard to anti-air that sub jump one, which, I mean, so you should use it a lot.
Madzin has to make something very special happen here. He's behind, and a drop combo is not going to help him out.
Oh, nice teleport out by Dab. He's really abusing her mobility in this matchup.
Yes, that's the one thing. Dab has incredible movement with this character. I think he utilizes those teleports almost better than anyone that plays her. But that's going to do it. Yeah, it's really tough for Madzin.
And Madzin, he had quite a few drops, not quite playing like himself. He needs to get his head in the game somehow.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
I mean, if he's going to go out, why not go out with some Blood God?
And on top of that, he did get Emperor's Courtyard. He has the home field advantage.
Yeah, that's right. He has his way out as well as the corner if he needs it.
He needs to make a final stand here.
Yeah, and I like that he chose Blood God, but I only like it because of the level that we got.
Yeah. Did you know that the workers in the back bow to him when he walks by, but only when he walks by?
That's something only you would notice.
Oh no, strong start again by Dab. He's gonna earn that meter back by spending it. Oh no, and again, just opening up with the low, and there we go. That's that Dab setup.
Yep.
I've said it a million times. He whiffs the throw after he hits that, and then everybody presses a button, but you're so plus after that.
Oh, wait a second, huge damage here. Boom, 42% just like that.
Oh no, now he's in the corner.
Oh, nice. Down 4. Very good 6 frames. It is -10 on block, but it's a very good button. Oh, and that's why you can't parry Tanya.
I know, he made a mistake there. I'm not sure exactly what he was going for, but if he had just down 1'd or maybe down 4'd right after that first parry, he may have interrupted her, but he went for something else and just got launched. That was bad.
All right, here we go. The total pressure in the corner.
This is match point for Dab. He needs to get out of the corner here, though. Wow, and you know, she can get out of the corner basically just by touching them and then making them block to mid-screen again.
He's so desperately, Madzin is so desperately trying to chase down Dab, but he's staying in the air with the teleports, the mobility.
All right, gets out that damage totem. That is a nice totem for this matchup. Every single...
Oh, and he went for the parry. Good bait from Dab, though. Dab is playing so well, and Madzin is struggling to get something, but there's that interactable.
Very nice. Again, usage of interactables is so good, especially for characters who don't have really good defensive options, because it's like a free defensive option on the screen for you.
Dab is almost playing perfect right now. All right, here we go.
Setup. Oh,
in the corner, no! Madzin, why?
That is the one thing you do not want to do, but he manages to get out. Oh, and he chooses the damage shown him, but this, oh wow, he needed to break there. That would have been the kill.
Yeah.
Tanya does a lot of damage in the corner for 1 bar. Oh, and now he needs to get out of the pressure. What does he have?
And Madzin is respecting a little too much right now, these buttons. Unfortunately, he has to because Tanya has meter and he goes for the parry.
Oh,
but that's going to be it.
He parried the final hit, but
Yeah,
didn't
it just
swing afterwards.
And there was a point where he could have poked Tanya, but unfortunately, like he couldn't. He had to show that respect because she had 2 bars, which means that she had another freeway in and armor.
Yeah, I mean, that is one of the strongest things about Tanya is she builds more meter than almost any other character in the game.
And she doesn't even need it necessarily to like do extended combos or get a lot of damage. She can just use it for whatever she wants.
Yeah, I mean, it's just infinite meter there, and that literally dictates the entire matchup, is how much meter she has.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not literally infinite, I'm sorry.
So unfortunately for Madzin, he's going to be out, and it sucks because Madzin's such an awesome player to watch, but Dab is going to go ahead and move on in the lower bracket.
Yeah, and you know, unfortunately, I feel like he maybe should have stuck Blood God the whole way. His Blood God was doing better, I feel, than his sub.